Do you remember the last time you had high hopes for a project or a goal only to let it slip through your fingers? You're not alone. Success seems like a distant mirage shimmering on the horizon, just out of reach. But what if I told you that the path to success is not a straight shot, but rather a series of small steps taken consistently over time? What if the secret to achieving your dreams lies in the small things you do daily? This idea might seem counterintuitive. Our society often glamorizes overnight successes and celebrates those who hit the big time. But the truth is, most successful people reach their milestones not because of a sudden stroke of luck, but because of the sum of many small, disciplined actions carried out day after day. Think about the person who achieves a remarkable work-life balance. Does that mean they manage to eliminate all distractions and never have to deal with stress? Of course not. They simply made countless small decisions to prioritize self-care and cultivate mindfulness in their everyday lives. When you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, it's not a place you reach and then stay, and that direction is determined not by the size of your goals, but by the consistency of your daily actions. Now let's explore the concept of discipline. We've all heard the saying, all big things come from small beginnings. But how many of us actually believe it and act accordingly? Discipline, my friends, is the bridge between goals and reality. It's the glue that holds together all your ambitions and dreams. Without it, your goals are nothing more than wishful thinking. With it, they become a roadmap to success. But here's the catch. Discipline is like a muscle. It gets tired, it gets strained, and it needs rest. There are days when the very idea of discipline feels like an insurmountable challenge. On such days, your goals might seem distant and unachievable. That's precisely when your discipline comes into play. Because here's the harsh reality. Motivation, the fickle friend that it is, will abandon you when the going gets tough. Emotions are like the tides of the ocean. Circumstances are rarely perfect, and the path to success is rarely smooth. What truly sets those who succeed apart is their ability to show up day after day, to make the small, sometimes unseen, sometimes uncomfortable choices that move them closer to their goals. Discipline allows you to take control of your life instead of being tossed around by the winds of change. It enables you to stay focused despite distractions and to keep moving forward even when you don't feel like it. Now let me ask you a question. How can you build this muscle of discipline in your life? The answer lies in the power of small, consistent actions. Imagine, for example, that you want to improve your fitness. You might consider joining a gym and hitting the treadmill for an hour every day. But let's be honest, that sounds exhausting and intimidating, doesn't it? Instead, start small. Commit to just 10 minutes of exercise every day. Maybe that means a brisk walk around the block or a few yoga poses in your living room. Keep it simple and keep it achievable. The key is to build momentum and stay consistent. Increase it to 15, then 20, and so on. Before you know it, you'll be exercising regularly without even realizing it. This approach works for fitness, but it also applies to every other aspect of life. Want to learn a new language? Read one chapter of a language learning book every day. Aiming to save more money? Put aside just $5 each week and gradually increase it. Want to be a better writer? Write one paragraph every day. The trick is to start small, be consistent, and gradually increase the intensity or duration of your actions. This approach has several advantages. First, it's more likely to succeed because it's easier to stick to smaller, manageable tasks. Second, it makes the process enjoyable. When you focus on small wins, you stay motivated and feel a sense of accomplishment more frequently, which keeps you going. Finally, starting small helps you avoid burnout. Trying to do too much too quickly is a recipe for disaster. Small, consistent actions, on the other hand, are sustainable and lead to long-term success. Let's take some inspiration from the world of fitness again. People who successfully transform their bodies didn't do it overnight. They didn't join the gym for 3 months and magically become super fit. Rather, they made small, consistent choices every day for months or even years. They chose healthier foods, exercised regularly, And most importantly, stayed hydrated. Staying hydrated is such a simple yet profound concept. Just think about it. Every cell, tissue, and organ in your body relies on water to function optimally. When you're dehydrated, even by just a small amount, it can affect your energy levels, focus, and overall well-being. But how many of us actually make a conscious effort to stay properly hydrated throughout the day? Not enough, I'm afraid. The solution is simple. Drink water consistently. Set reminders on your phone, carry a water bottle with you, or use a hydration tracking app. These small, seemingly insignificant actions add up over time and contribute to significant transformations. But why does this work so well? Why is the habit of staying hydrated so effective? The answer lies in the compound effect. The compound effect is a powerful concept that states that small gains made consistently over time can lead to significant results. It's like the snowball rolling down the hill. Initially, it's small and manageable, but as it rolls, it gathers more snow, grows larger, and eventually becomes unstoppable. The same principle applies to staying hydrated. When you make a conscious effort to drink water consistently, you're essentially creating a snowball of good health. Your body functions more efficiently, your skin glows, your energy levels rise, and your focus sharpens. It might not seem like much at first, but over time, the benefits compound, leading to a healthier, more vibrant you. And it's not just about water. It's about every small step you take toward your goals, every bit of progress. Let's take the example of someone who wants to save money. Saving a few dollars here and there may not seem like a big deal initially, but over time, these small amounts can add up to thousands. Imagine the possibilities that would open up. The ability to invest in your future, the freedom to pursue your passions, the peace of mind knowing you have a financial cushion. All of this can be achieved through the simple act of saving consistently. You might be wondering, why do we find it so challenging to embrace these small, seemingly insignificant actions? Why is it so hard to start small and stay consistent? The answer lies within us. We humans are emotional beings. We get caught up in the thrill of starting new things and often bite off more than we can chew. We promise ourselves we'll start exercising tomorrow and suddenly find ourselves spending hundreds on gym equipment we don't need. We vow to eat healthier and suddenly find ourselves overwhelmed by the idea of cooking nutritious meals every night. But here's the thing. Most of us are not superhuman. We get tired, we get distracted, and sometimes we just want to indulge a little. The trick is to recognize these tendencies in ourselves and counteract them. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, which may never come, start small. Start with what you can do and be consistent. Remember, success is not a sprint. It's a marathon. And the true test of your willpower is not in making grand gestures, but in doing the small things consistently. It's not about finding the perfect plan. It's about making progress, no matter how small. So next time you set a goal for yourself, ask yourself, what small step can I take today to move closer to it? Be consistent, stay committed, and watch as your small actions compound into significant results. Over time, success is not a place. It's a direction. Are you ready to start your journey? Are you ready to take the first small step towards your dreams? Remember, the path to success is paved with small, consistent actions. So start small, stay consistent. Thank you for watching, and until next time, may your small steps lead to extraordinary journeys.